All right, here we are in our interior test garden. This is where we do other things like pole beans and most importantly snow peas. I've already got this veggie cage all set up here. You notice we're using a different kind of support now. Now we're using a vinyl covered rebar that they sell at most lawn and garden stores. When you're growing snow peas, you don't really have to have it quite as tall. So if you have something shorter, use it. It'll be just as good. It'll be fabulous for you. All I'm going to do is this. I'm going to start some snow peas right here. You notice that we have a bottom ring. I'm just going to take some peas. Now I would have a whole packet normally, but you can get the idea. And I'm going to scatter them along the outside close to the bottom ring, along the inside close to the bottom ring, and then I'm going to go ahead and scatter some all inside of that circle that's created by the bottom ring of the veggie cage. Now later on I'm going to come back here and I'm going to poke down those seeds about as deep as it says to do on the package instructions. I'm going to water them and wait till you see what we get. I'm going to show you some that have been planted previously. You're going to be amazed. Well, this is what I was telling you about. I have an entire wall of snow peas. Look at how beautiful these are. Some of these actually are actual peas. Some of them I'm going to pick sooner for snow peas, but look what we've got. They are completely held up. Remember I told you how easy it was to support the tomatoes? These are even easier. There is literally almost zero maintenance to growing snow peas on a series of veggie cages. What we did was we garden with raised beds, but if you don't, you could even do this in a pot if you wanted to have one pot with a veggie cage and snow peas growing up that pot on your patio. You can do that too. We just simply set them side by side, very close together, sprinkle our seeds all inside and close to the outside ring, kept them watered, and within a few weeks, we probably did these back in late March. Look what we have. Aren't they gorgeous? Because snow peas grow with tendrils, they support themselves. They grow up, they support themselves on the veggie cage, and then they climb on each other, completely held up. You can't do that with any other system with snow peas, even a fence. There's no dirt, and look how easy it is to find the snow peas. They're just, here's one right here. They're held up off the ground and makes it so obvious where your peas are. Never again will you find yourself throwing away the foliage and seeing how many peas were left that went into the compost by mistake. They're all right there and all out of a couple of packages of seeds. This package was 89 cents. I probably used 5 packages. I've got $20 worth of wonderful, delicious stir-fry, freezer, salad, snow peas. You gotta try it. Want to show you one more thing that we're doing this year before we leave you, and that is we're growing pole beans. I don't know why we didn't think of this before. Pole beans are the perfect vegetable to grow with a veggie cage. I did it the same way I did the snow peas. I simply installed my supports, I put my veggie cages in. Now here I've used a little bit longer poles because pole beans get quite tall, but the veggie cage gets quite tall too, and is perfectly able to accommodate something as tall as pole beans. Here they are, they're pretty small, but I did the same thing. I scattered them on the ground. You can do them pretty thick. I just poked them into the ground, kept them watered. Now this is new, this is early summer, but oh, I would say right around July, we are going to be enjoying some amazing green beans. We're going to have gobs of them. Now I planted mine spaced apart because I have a fence, and so I need to be able to reach in. One of the beautiful things about the veggie cage is that it keeps things in a compact area. You can grow so much in a really small space. But if you have a garden where you can walk around, you could even plant them together. But these will not rot. If you make yourself a teepee out of bamboo or some other kind of vine from the garden, which we used to do, use natural vines, we would have to replace that year after year. Not so with the veggie cage. This is designed to last and last and last. Can't wait till September to show you how easy these are to take down and how flat they are to store. So there you have it. Next time you see us, we're going to be eating green beans.